Kellyanne Conway is a former counselor to President Trump and a Fox News contributor. I love how the media always talks about these sketchy Republican candidates. You know, quality candidates is an issue this year for Republicans. Has the media seen who the Democrats are putting out there, Kellyanne?
Well, that's the irony here, Jesse. Both parties had robust primaries, obviously much higher turnout in Republican primaries, which portends a very good Republican midterm success. But the Democrats nominated the most unelectable, fringe, out of touch, out of sync candidates. Fetty John over in Pennsylvania is a great example. This guy has a no-show job as lieutenant governor. The AP ran a story last week. He failed to show for about a third of the votes as the presiding the presider over the state Senate. That's his job. He makes $169,000 a year. The average Pennsylvania household makes less than $70,000. They've given him money for nothing as a private security detail perks. Fetty John Fetterman in Pennsylvania. It would be hard for people to pick him, take it to the bank. He is pro-criminal, anti-fracking. And he and Tom Wolf have left. This pisses me off. He and Tom Wolf have left tens of thousands of Pennsylvania students, 40,000 just in Philadelphia alone, Jesse, on the waiting list for charter schools or school choice. They've done nothing to help these kids in failing schools to exit those schools and access charter schools, school choice, educational freedom, opportunity scholarships. Now, he's trying to play the victim. You've got the New York Magazine and other people in the mainstream media trying to create sympathy for him. But remember, I think John Fetterman is the most dangerous person in Pennsylvania. And if you think there are criminals more dangerous than John Fetterman, then ask John Fetterman why he thinks they should go free. Let's go over to Wisconsin. You mentioned Mandela Barnes. That is the best person that Ron Johnson could have possibly hoped to run against. And the Democrats insisted on nominating him. Some credible candidates dropped out, gave it to him. He's got a Jeremiah Wright problem, but so does Raphael Warnock. He said that the G Damn America speech was Christian preaching at its best. Jesse, I think the Republicans are going to run the tables in the House and the Senate. They're going to have a majority in both. The polls always underestimate the strength of Republican candidates, the lack of interest and inspiration by these Democratic candidates who are so outside the mainstream. Adam Laxalt's given a great run to that female Democrat in Nevada with 3 names and no accomplishments. Blake Masters pummeled, completely made a fool out of Mark Kelly in that debate. And that's what J.D. Vance needs to do tonight against Tim Ryan. Call him out for his lies. 100% voting record with Joe Biden, Tim Ryan has. He's trying to run as a Donald Trump guy on trade. Forget about that. I think that we've got great candidates this time. They're going to win.
All right, take it to the bank. If Kellyanne says so, it's guaranteed. Thank you so much for joining Primetime.
Fetty John, stay away from the Eagles, Fetty John, undefeated.
That's right.
And he will be defeated.
That is true. Thanks, Kellyanne.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.